All right, Joe Mixon has certainly been exactly the addition this Houston team needed this season because the passing game, due to injury and other inefficiency, hasn't been what it was a year ago. Still, they find the win column. 6-2 on this season as they skate by a divisional opponent on Sunday. Joe Musso back in studio alongside the two-time champ in Bryant McFadden. B-Mac, anytime you get a win in the NFL, reason for celebration. But there are things to clean up for Houston if they want to realize that ultimate goal, take that step to a conference championship Sunday. I'm looking at a quarterback who's been sacked the last 2 games, 6 times total, 20 quarterback hits. What are you seeing up in front of C.J. Stroud, and how's that affecting the rest?
The offensive line, they haven't been good. And I think that's why we're not seeing the C.J. Stroud-like performances that we thought we would see when you look at what he did his rookie year. Because a year ago, their offensive line was super good, very, very consistent. The big wall they provided for C.J., it did him wonders when creating and making things happen in the pocket. So far this season, Joe, that wall hasn't been sturdy, to say the least. But he is a tough kid. He's standing in the pocket, and he's delivering when given the opportunity to do so. And we saw that with that Tank Dell touchdown reception that was much needed. But outside of that, yes, you have some concerns with the offensive line, but Joe Mixon has been a wonderful addition for the Houston Texans, and he's been a bad subtraction for the Cincinnati Bengals. They will love to have a guy like Joe Mixon in their lineup, in their offense, because looking at what he's doing for the Houston Texans, they're missing that now currently in Cincinnati. So when you look at some issues with the passing game, Joe Mixon has become a big-time feature guy in the running game that has provided balance. So the wins that we're seeing from Houston, Joe, they're kind of ugly, but you take them because when you look at the injuries they've been dealing with, another injury to potentially Stephon Diggs when he had to exit the game, you have to find guys to step up. And so far this season, they found guys to step up and still be able to come in the clutch to provide wins.
Mixing a big piece to the winning formula in these 6 wins for Houston as we take a look at more numbers.
Question for you.
Oh, hit me.
With the Colts, what do you do?
Anthony Richardson does not give you your best chance to win. So you have to make the decision, are we developing a quarterback or are we trying to win a division? It's a big time head-to-head in that division.
You cannot do both.
It doesn't look like you can do both with that quarterback. Anthony Richardson needs repetition. I'm not saying he can't do this, but you also have a guy who pulled himself on a key down because he was winded. So I have some questions. Time will offer us answers, but if you want to win,
Joe
Flacco's your answer. You see, we switched roles there. Thank you, Mac. You do a great job.
Anytime.
You wanna read?
You got it.
Hit us on our full screen here? No, this is me?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Take care. You got the prompter.
Most consecutive games with rush TDs versus goals. You say I got the prompter?
Yeah, I thought
you know I do this off the top. You know I do this off the top.
Great freestyle.
Joe Mixon, 5 consecutive games with a rushing touchdown against the Colts. He's got their number. Just call him Mixon.